I see one container where much people are run down, say I froze the chicken. Hey, when time no belly start wiggle and puss up no car. But froze the chicken and don't find in a container. We see a man have all the chickens and they wiggling. And the chicken wing they start wiggling down the gut, man. Bumbo clot. When you see a container, see a chicken in there. You get container can out in the sea water and me can take out chicken out of container like I'm a fucking idiot. I say we don't start shit and puss up go running.
No do chicken them. The chickens were in a freezer. They were frozen when they were found. And you know, so when I can talk about dirty seawater. How is seawater for where people are swimming and fish won't eat in a. I'm not going to talk about dirty seawater. Come on now. You know that salt kills bacteria? In a COVID, when government lock off the sea and I talk about we no figure a beach and this and that, a beach you should have said we see salt kills bacteria. And I don't think the chickens actually touched the seawater because they were in a freezer. And the container was the destination for the container was Cayman. A lot of people they enjoy their freeness. No say Jamaica lucky. Make people enjoy their little freeness. They glad if you not have to buy meat for 1 week or 2. Nothing to do them. Make them provide and yummy.
So folks, I saw lots of you all sharing the video with the chicken, the container with the chicken from Hellshaw. So today the Agriculture Ministry issued a release warning people to be careful. The container washed ashore on Thursday in Hellshaw, and they are making it clear to the public it was not intended for Jamaica. The container reportedly fell from a vessel while in transit to the Cayman Islands, and the product was labeled under the Brazilian brand Perdix. And the ministry is warning people not to eat it, don't sell it, distribute it, don't feed it to your animals, people. Do not do that because they're concerned about the condition in which this chicken was stored. They're saying that it was not maintained under ideal cold chain conditions, and it's raising serious health concerns. So the chicken could be contaminated, people. So be careful, do not eat it. And if you see anyone selling or distributing the chicken, remember the brand Perdix, please report it to the relevant authorities. Okay?
Honestly, that chicken container that rolled up on Jamaica Beach, I wouldn't trust that chicken. Like, no. It's so suspicious to me. Like, everything, like, you don't know where it's coming from and y'all grabbing the chicken. Like, I don't think it's good, y'all. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I just don't trust it. Like, whosoever got them chicken, y'all better throw them shits away. Dash them away, cause they ain't doing good. No. Uno no fishy something and just want it so. No. Dash them away, it don't good. Uno no fit trust nothing. Like, uno know what kind of world we are living right now? I know, like, back in the days when Tom and Jerry I give this, that, and no, dash away the chicken, it don't good.
So one container load of chicken appear on the Hellshaw Beach. Yes, people. One container load of chicken from Brazil wash up on the Hellshaw Beach. And guess what? The people them swarm the container. And from that day, the container wash up on the Hellshaw Beach. It is a lot of mixed reaction. People are saying do not eat the chicken because you don't know where it come from. While people are saying, yo, you don't eat the chicken because the chicken good. In a seawater, it did there. The government are warning the people of Jamaica not to consume the chicken. But the people them say them not care. Them still are going to eat the chicken. People, what's your thought? Leave a like on this video and share this video as well. Blessed morning to my viewers and my subscribers them. I hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, Miracle Chicken and Miracle Container appear on Helsha Beach. We have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. Watch the video until the end. And remember, like up the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet.
Individuals who remove the boxes of chicken from the container, please do not consume or sell this meat.
Jamaica, you've been warned. Following the discovery of chicken that washed ashore along the Helsha coastline in St. Catherine a few days ago, and the now circulation of viral videos showing people looting that container of chicken, there are now multiple public health warnings, with even one politician suggesting that you could possibly face prosecution for selling meat of unknown and unverified origin. On Saturday, April 5, the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining issued a call for Jamaicans to exercise extreme caution and refrain from consuming, selling, or distributing the chicken. According to the ministry in a release, the container, which was labeled under the Brazilian brand Perdix, was not intended for the Jamaican market. It reportedly came from a vessel while in transit to the Cayman Islands and washed ashore in Helsha due to rough seas caused by high winds. They also noted that they did not approve the shipment for Jamaica, and the chicken does not meet Jamaica's safety standards, with mention even made of bird flu, which could pose serious health risks to both human and animal. Meanwhile, opposition spokesman on health and wellness, Dr. Alfred Dawes, has also expressed grave public health concerns.
It is unclear how long that the container has been adrift or beached, and the chicken has undoubtedly been exposed to uncontrolled temperatures. Without proper refrigeration, raw poultry rapidly becomes a breeding ground for dangerous bacteria such as salmonella.
He is therefore cautioning members of the public to be careful when purchasing chicken to consume.
Be vigilant. If you are purchasing chicken from street vendors or food establishments, ask questions. Ensure the source of the meat is reputable, and if in doubt, do not consume it. To food business operators and vendors, selling or preparing meals with chicken of unknown and unverified origin is not only unethical, it is dangerous and could result in public health violations or prosecution.
Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel. Now my viewers and my subscribers, if you are in the Portmore area, the Spanish Town area, the Kingston area, be careful of who you buy chicken from. Whether a shop, whether a jerk man, whether the man with the fry pan the corner, be careful who you buy the chicken from. Because people, check this out. A container load of chicken coming from Brazil, right? From all the way over there in Brazil, going to Cayman Island. However, it find its way on the Jamaican seashore. Portmore, Helsha Beach to be exact. And people are grabbing, taking, and frying, even eating those chicken after them get very serious warning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, you can't tell a man what to do. But what I am going to say is that a container turn up on the beach of Helsha, right? We not sure who put it there, how it reached there. We don't even sure if a wash come there, or somebody come put it down on the beach. But people are having feasts with those chicken, and people are even going to sell it, because why would you take so much chicken? You see people with them deep freeze full from the bottom to the top. What am I going to do with so much chicken? It will go out there on the street selling. You understand me? I say, how can you consume something that you you don't know nothing about. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. And I would advise my people to not consume those chicken that you retrieve from the container. You understand? But what I'm going to do, I am going to play some video clippings of people giving their thoughts on the chickens that turn up on the Hellshire Beach. The miracle chickens. Alright? So people check them out.
On April 3, 2025, a container washed ashore along the Hellshire coastline in St. Catherine, Jamaica. Its contents, frozen chicken labeled under the Brazilian brand Perdix, intended for the Cayman Islands, according to markings on the packaging. However, despite the unfolding controversy, neither Brazil nor Cayman has issued a public statement on the matter. Jamaica's Ministry of Agriculture quickly warned the public against consuming, selling, or distributing the chicken, citing serious food safety risks. Officials confirmed that the container fell from a vessel while in transit to the Cayman Islands. Jamaica Health Ministry revealed that the chicken were prepared for the market on October 24, 2024. That detail alone makes the whole story even more unbelievable, like, how did frozen chicken survive that long in the sea? 5 months drifting, going from sun to rain to salt water to who knows what else. That's not food anymore, that's a science experiment. A whole huge shipping container full of frozen chicken, sealed, marked for market, dated October 24, 2024, drifting across the ocean like some ghost ship, and nobody report it missing? Brazil doesn't report the container missing, Cayman silent like church at midnight, and boom, in April 2025, it wash up nice and quiet on Hellshire shore in Jamaica. And me still stuck pon one question. How dem chicken look so clean? Dem never spoil, never stink, never mash up? Just rows and rows of neatly packed chicken, as if they had come off a supermarket shelf. If this was really just a lost shipment, how nobody out there searching? Insurance? Port Authority? Environmental Agency? The silence from Brazil raised more questions. No official statement. No acknowledgement of the lost shipment. Cayman, a nearby point of passage, also had no answers. And there's a deeper layer. Brazil's poultry industry has been grappling with Newcastle disease, a highly contagious viral infection among birds. It's a disease that has already disrupted poultry exports and triggered international trade restrictions. Could these chickens be part of a rejected or abandoned shipment? Were they lost accidentally or intentionally? So the mystery deepens. How were they still fresh enough to show up looking untouched? Something doesn't add up. So, let's look at this properly. Cayman is Jamaica's closest neighbor, right? But in which direction is Cayman to Jamaica? And more importantly, which direction is Cayman to Hellshire? From Hellshire, which is on the southern coast of Jamaica, Cayman would be to the northwest. So if you were standing on Hellshire Beach facing the sea, which opens south toward the Caribbean, Cayman would be behind you and slightly to the right, overland and across the sea. Now, here's the thing, we don't even know at what point the container fell off the ship. And the October 24, 2024 packaging date that the government mentioned? That just seems like a convenient cover-up. Because the chicken still look frozen and fresh, just like what you'd pick up in the supermarket. And even supermarket chicken come with expired dates. It almost feel like the timeline is being stretched, maybe to discourage people from eating it. But if you look at the condition of the chicken, it don't match a product that's been floating at sea for months. Something not adding up. Now, let's talk about the route. If the container was really drifting from Brazil to Cayman, and we follow the Caribbean current patterns and weather systems, then Hellshire becomes a serious red flag. Because the Caribbean currents typically flow east to west, coming in from the Atlantic side and pushing toward the western Caribbean. That means, a container going northwest from Brazil to Cayman would more likely drift towards the southwest coast of Jamaica, places like Negril or Westmoreland, maybe even Montego Bay. And if it went a little more eastward, you'd expect it to turn up around Port Antonio or Ocho Rios, somewhere along the northern coast, not the south coast, and certainly not Hellshire. So, for that container to land exactly at Hellshire, the wind and current conditions would have to be very specific, almost suspiciously perfect. That's why it really feels like it wasn't drifting, but dropped there. Because no matter how you spin it, Hellshire Beach is a highly unlikely destination for something that's drifting on ocean currents from Brazil. Some people are saying maybe the tides carried it there. While tides can affect objects in the ocean, they are actually predictable and don't typically cause something to drift a specific distance like this. Tides caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and sun. While they do move water up and down, they don't create constant east-west or north-south flows. Tides are more about raising and lowering water levels, and their horizontal movement is more local and predictable. Tides alone wouldn't push a container from Brazil to Hellshire. It's ocean currents that would do that. Ocean currents are the real long-distance movers. The Caribbean current flows westward, pushing debris from Brazil towards Central America or the Yucatan Peninsula, not towards Jamaica's south coast. The loop current and prevailing trade winds can push things northward, but Hellshire is too far south for a natural drift path from Brazil. And another person asked the real question, why would a ship from Brazil detour to Jamaica just to dump one container? Ha ha ha, right? That don't make no sense either. But here's one more question to consider, was the ship actually headed to Cayman, or was it coming to Jamaica? Maybe to offload at an illegal port? So I'll end with this. Was the ship really destined for Cayman? Or, was one of the containers secretly meant for Jamaica, and something went wrong? Did someone had a side operation, and the plan backfired?
So this Mr. Chicken saga is sending me down a rabbit hole, because why did I come across this video last night and decided to rewatch the video that he was referencing where the container number was in. So I went back and rewatched Dima's video. Let me show you. So I rewatched the video and took down the tracking number and decided to do some digging myself, which led me to this website. So I'm not sure why the website isn't showing, but I added the URL there so you can go and check it out for yourself. But it says that it was sent from Brazil on February 7th and it was supposed to arrive in Georgetown, Cayman on April 5th. So tell me why. No, serious face. Tell me why the last status was that it was in Georgetown, Cayman and discharged from the vessel a day early. So it actually got to the Cayman Islands in an actual port. So if it got there, how did it end up back to Jamaica? I think I really need you guys to think about this long and hard. I mean, I'm not a logistics person, but Google is free. So according to Google, discharge from a vessel, it refers to the unloading of cargo from a ship at the port of discharge. So it was processed, it was unloaded. So how did it end up back here? I'm telling you, you see, everybody who eat that chicken there underneath for going to quarantine. Yep. Let's take a look at the other picture. So this one gives like the different stops that it made. So it's a long list. Shows when it was in Brazil, Colombia, all the different ports that it went through in those countries, even in Jamaica, as you can see. And the last thing on April 4th was that it was in port of Georgetown and discharged from the vessel. So I don't know.
So before I play any more clipping my viewers and my subscribers, I want to ask one question. If you get any of that chicken that appear on the Hellshire Beach, would you consume that chicken? If someone offer you any of that chicken, what would you do? What would be your reaction? My reaction, oh God, man. I want to know your reaction. Anyway, people, let us check out some more reaction from people all over. Alright? So check it out, people. Remember to leave a like on this video. Remember, give it a thumbs up and leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. Alright?
So in regards to the Paradix chicken, what me see the government a create one upstore about, why we not name it? Tell me why we not name it, because me not see one good reason why we not supposed to name it. So it was going to the Cayman people. So Cayman people, which people it was going to again? To the Cayman Islands? Yes, so Them are gonna it, but we not finna. Let me tell you what happened to Mr. Government. Uno just begs because and uno just find it first. And uno find the container freezer there with the heap of chicken. And uno and a friend them find it first. So uno just begs and uno do everything in our power for we go take it and fling it away. We not fling it away as a matter of fact. To the ship and to the people and when this drop off. Uno can't do this if I even once a week. If I even once a week, fling out one container rice, fling out one container corned beef, fling out one container flour, fling out one container everything and make sure so we can get it. Fling out so thing, man. Yeah, man. Would I appreciate me say we glad. Listen, man. Uno cook no chicken and yam it because when time no find it, when no did find it, the container did still full of ice same way. And uno no make nobody get to no too coward because if the meat did stink, uno would know, uno greedy people, yes, uno greedy people, uno wouldn't just go take it up and care go cook it. Uno is not eat it. Uno say it come from Brazil. That means that we have to go top name corned beef and some other things because the big old Brazil pani, Brazil right there. So a Brazil corned beef come from but we not to name it. Uno just begs because uno can't collect no tax off it. Uno just begs because uno can't get for pressure poor people. Uno can't get for sister we find that a big Cinti that chicken and uno and a friend never did find it first. We confiscate it first and uno can't go share up here on no yard. Uno just begs because uno the one can't go take it go feed no dog uptown. Not true. Uno want to take it go feed no dog don't and uno know so we can't have it. Something like this need to happen. I should have been there. I just regret say I wasn't there upon that beach if you got draw out some of that chicken out, but it done good. Let us see how much we are going to see. You don't think Jamaican people are idiot? If the chicken is spoiled and up in the container fridge, then nobody wouldn't take it. It was still frozen. So if it good figure came and it good to go, what make it good for coming? Uno just begs because we find it first. Uno just begs because uno miss a government and a friend them find it first. And no can't get for charge no tax off it. Me just more don't mind if things like this drop off a ship. We don't drop off more food for we because we need it down here. We don't drop on anytime we don't pass the Jamaican shore and not gonna with them big container of food. Yes, man. Give God thanks and praises for ever we ship this drop off and we grateful and we thankful. $400 a pound for chicken. Uno just begs because uno and a friend them find it first. I want something like this to happen all the time. So we can have one place where we know a container of food that go drop off. What not go do? What not go do? That talk about we hungry belly and greedy and licky licky. No, my love. Uno near uno chicken. Near uno chicken and post and laugh. It's a blessing.
People who eat the chicken already out of the container, how no feeling? People I need a feedback. How no feeling? We want to know because right now we there they say God go we do know. So we want to know how no feeling and if we not alright, you understand? Cause yo, you not thinking? You not think at all. You just see one container full of chicken just show up on the shore. I don't just feel like it's okay. Figure eat, figure grab. You just think it okay? You don't know where they come from. You don't know if that chicken was at the right temperature. You don't know. I don't just run go for chicken, sir. No, sir. I understand that things hard, man, but you don't have to think, man. You don't have to think before you act sometime. Because I call my family and I tell them, stay away from chicken for right now. Because I don't trust someone. Because somehow we go sell it. Somehow we not eat it, but somehow we go sell it because we don't care about people. So me the advice, at Jamaica right now, to stay away from chicken right now. Unless you know say come out of the fowl cube. Somebody backyard or somebody farm fowl cube. Unless you come out of that, me the advice no stay away from chicken. Because some of them people are wicked, then we go sell the chicken, sell it to supermarket, sell it to cook shop, then we go sell it. Then we sell it, and if they sell it cheap, then go buy it. Me the advice to stay away from chicken in Jamaica for right now. The container they went on the way to Cayman. That's what them say, Cayman. We don't know how long that container they float upon this. We don't know how long it out there. So we just want to know, if you the one that will eat here already, how you feeling? You don't need to think. You don't know, say they know. Say as soon as a truck turn over or anything with any farmer goods, appearing anywhere in Jamaica, the Jamaican them are rushy. Me not trust it. Me don't trust it. Me not feel like it just randomly float up on the beach. Me don't trust it. People don't stay away from chicken for right now. Yeah. Later.
Yo, Jamaican people, serious, you know? So you tell me say a container of chicken wash up at Jamaica. And people really take that up and eat. Boy, you know, easy for catch. And even if not do chicken. Another thing is a possibility chicken contaminated or spoiled now, bro. You don't know how long it fall out there. Really and truly, you don't know how long it fall out there. But I could have long because it's still frozen. You not too know about container and things like that, but I not question how come it falls still frozen and forward so quick. You know, they ought to see if you know time if it's still frozen. I just honestly hope not do it for real. And everybody, you know, good after. And I enjoy free chicken.
No do chicken them. The chickens were in a freezer. They were frozen when they were found. I know so una can talk about dirty seawater. How is seawater for where people are swimming and fish will not eat in a. I'm not going to talk about dirty seawater. Come on now. You know that salt kills bacteria? In a COVID, when government lock off the sea and I talk about we no figure a beach and this and that, a beach you should have said we see salt kills bacteria. And I don't think the chickens actually touched the seawater because they were in a freezer. And the container was the destination for the container was Cayman. A lot of people they enjoy their freeness. You know, so Jamaica lucky. Make people enjoy their little freeness. They're glad for not have to buy meat for 1 week or 2. Nothing do them. Make them provide and yummy.
So after that lady make that comment, telling people say nothing to the chicken, them can go ahead and heat the chicken. She come back and she clear the hair because she get a lot of backlash. People ask her why she not go eat the chicken herself and feed it to her family. People, she come back and she clear the hair. You understand me? I say, so me I go play what she say now, and you guys can leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. Alright, we're so forward. Like up the video.
Okay, so lots of questions and comments about my previous video saying that I think that the chickens are good. Okay, it's crazy to me how quickly people who claim that they believe in God are to believe in evil than they are to believe in a miracle. So that's first of all. I don't know for a fact that the chickens are good. I don't know for a fact that the chickens are good. But I'm going to choose to believe that the chickens are good because my people in my country ate the chickens. And I want the chickens to be good. I don't want anything to happen to these people. So may I go choose to believe that they are fine. And it is going to be fine, right? Because there are facts attached to the whole situation. There are facts attached to it. Fact number 1 is that the chickens were they got the chickens frozen, right? So we know that the chickens are not spoiled. That's a fact. The second fact is that they have a brand name attached to the chickens. There's a brand name attached to the chickens. So somebody is saying in the comments, say, what if they were dumped? Why would a company, even if they're discarding the chickens, why would they choose to discard it in such a way as to just drop it off in the middle of the sea, knowing that it could float and end up anywhere? It's a container. And that's the other thing. Why would they dump an entire container with a working freezer? The freezer is obviously working because them claim say it drift out in the sea for however long, and the things are still frozen, so the freezer was obviously still working. And in my mind, that type of container should be expensive. That kind of freezer should be expensive. So I don't know why they would just dump something like that. And the other thing is, the guy This guy did a whole deep dive into the search the number on the container, and he said that the container did have a destination. There's a whole brand name on the chicken. If the chickens came in clear bags and we never saw any names on it or anything, that's the time when I would say, you know what, no, I can't just eat chicken that come out of nowhere, so with no name on it or nothing. But we searched the company name. We see that is a legitimate company. Why would they try to tarnish their names like that by just dumping something in the middle of the sea? We're in the middle of believing that is something bad and believing that is something good. I'm choosing to believe that is something good, because I don't see why I would go and create scenarios in my head and say, oh, they must be poison, or they must have disease, or they must be this, or they must be that. Not to mention the fact, say, knowing Jamaican people, them the chicken they go wash off in a vinegar and lime and all type of something where can kill all type of bacteria and things again. And by the time the chicken goes through another cooking process, that breaks down whatever in it again. Not to mention our immune systems that are totally capable of fighting off a lot of things. So, me don't know if whatever might be on the chicken that's harmful could have go through all of that and still harm people. I don't know. But like I say, I don't know for a fact, but these facts would make me think more that there's nothing wrong with them than for me to believe that, oh, there's something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't see why somebody would have just dumped off one container in the middle of the sea with them brand name on it. Like, with them would have...
You can't see why somebody would have gone dump off a container load of chickens on the beach of Hellshire, right? But the question is, how did that container reach on the beach of Hellshire? Why it end up over Hellshire? What really are going over Hellshire? As much problem over Portmore, where they want to turn Portmore in the 15th parish. So what really are going? Why a container load of chicken, well frozen, turn up on the beach in Portmore, Hellshire? That container look like it just reached overnight. So explain to me what really are going with that container.
Warning people, please be advised. I want everybody will see that video, share it, brother, so everybody can see it. You see, if you don't buy chicken before, today, you not buy no more chicken for now, brother, and cool off. Brother, you see them blood cleat pick chicken there when on a feather, we fly and drop in I see in a container. Me know them people here got the people them shop and sell them, brother. Brother, please don't buy no chicken. You hear me I tell you no? Brother, I want to just see container reaching a bumbo cleat. See, and I like so to see a plane fly over on the head, you know. Or a ship there pass and it turn over and the container drop, you know. And bumbo cleat, the container float. You just see container, brother, and you bust it. And you see a beer chicken and people a food. Oh, Jamaicans licky so. Brother, me there my yard, I see nobody bring that come on my yard, brother. All of me eat chicken, man, and I'm none of that. You don't know if I test the people, them I test you know, or the people them send something for do no. Brother, me know say them I take them they go shop go sell. People if you have on the yard or have on the business place and see regular person I come board them a selling some chicken cheap. Brother, and tell them say go on back of them yard and name them. Store them up in them house like storm a come. You hear me I tell you no? You don't see blood click container and bust it and see chicken before the great glad for see container with all some money and them thing. The chicken, food, something are going on in the belly. The fastest thing to a person grave is to them belly. We can tell you that. Yeah, we don't know if it good or it bad. But brother, stay up on the safe side, brother. Stay up on the safe side, rather you're sure than unsure. Because when I go ball and say, yo, Bumba, I should have went know, you know, and you did know. But you just feel like you don't care. You say, yeah man, container jack man. And wait. So you just take chicken. Buckley, the people them a take it like them now have no fear and no care. Like nobody now wonder what do you chicken them. Everybody just a take like say, yo, yeah man. We see shipper pass a while ago and one of them make a bad rock and one of them turn over. Or we see plane a fly with the blood clean container them and drop out. Something. Nothing for sure say the blood clean. Me bumbo clean dog. We don't see container the pan seaside and the bus it. We don't look at be a chicken. And I like say a clothes you know you can wash out the clothes them. You see it? Or money. Something where you can wash off and I know the belly that I go in bro. You don't know what the people them do to them chicken there. Well pluck and stuff. Eh? Clean. Me a boy, me a pray so nothing no do them still. Cause I take them and I know I'm not going to eat them and I'm not going to sell them. Boy, me a pray. Me a beg Father God say nothing no do the chicken them. Who do want nothing do the chicken them? Cause enough people are going to get free if nothing do them. Enough people. When I say enough people, thousands of people come and know enough and I sell them and people are going to buy them because them love cheapness. So a whole heap of people are going to get fucked, brother. But just pray the chicken them good. The people them get chicken well stuffed, well pluck and pick and well seasoned down food already.